Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?
The Week 2 season in the COG League, ZaNe versus Sacred. Sacred coming off of that Swarm last week, and they're going to be playing Demolition on Hijacked, another map, another mode where you could put on a Swarm, and ZaNe's going to go largely underground right off the bat. And what do you think this is going to become of this game, WDG Merc?
I think this game will be a pretty good game. Both teams are really good. I think this game will probably be a close call for both teams.
And I think the most interesting part about this is that they're both British, well, both largely British teams. ZaNe has a few American members, but otherwise Sacred completely British and ZaNe mostly British. So it's going to be interesting. So we're going to hop on board with Exist, who did drop that Swarm last week, and he's on a 4 streak right now, working his way up towards that strike here. And you know, the interesting thing is his perks are very standard. An AN-94, you know, not the most popular gun in the league, but definitely a good gun. A lot of people running the M8 or the MSMC, and the AN-94 isn't really as popular, but he's making it work.
What is interesting is ZaNe Fame is running a riot shield.
Are we talking? We're talking like, I think just a riot shield with a pistol. Not even the riot shield even necessarily as a secondary. Nope, MSMC as the primary, riot shield as a secondary. But I believe
okay, then.
The only player we normally see run a riot shield is Real Conqueror, who has now changed his name to Sergeant Nachos on Gridiron. Is pretty much the only player we see ever run a riot shield, so it's interesting to see that. Breezy planting on B right now, or diffusing rather, diffusing on B as Sacred is on the defense, and he pulls off the defuse just in time. About 11 seconds left there, and now bomb goes down. Ooh, Breezy didn't quite get the look to the left on that, and he can't pull off a defuse there.
Exist going 10-0.
Yeah, Exist 10 streak, and he's probably gonna try and make a move here on A, but he's gonna try and be conservative to an extent because he has to try and maintain that streak. He has the lightning strike, and working his way up towards an escort drone. It looks like pretty quick here. About one more kill, maybe even this. Ooh, through the wall. Ooh! Oh, that was a lightning strike.
That was the lightning strike.
Okay, but very close. Worth challenging.
Yes. Other teams not doing too good. ZaNe Paul is going 3. Their team isn't looking so good so far.
Yeah, we have a 1 in 10 by Stinger. Stinger struggling. We're on board with Evo, who has yet to play. Playing in his first game right here. Running an AN-94 as well. Interesting the number of AN-94s we have running here.
Yeah.
We're hopping on board now with the Zodiac Origins, who we saw in the preseason play very well, particularly in Search and Destroy, but we're watching him now on Demolition. I don't recall him playing Demolition. He was a sub during the preseason. Played about twice, and I don't recall him playing Demolition before, but ooh! Another one with an AN-94.
Just died.
Oh, Exist is off his streak.
Yep. He just went off his streak.
Couldn't pick up the Swarm. ZaNe shutting down the Swarm. We're going to get on board with Fame with the gold MSMC. And, oh, he's getting hit from, oh, yep, up top.
Stealth chopper.
And they head on board now with Paul. Paul underground seems to be a popular place for ZaNe. Using a Peacekeeper now, that's really unheard of. A Peacekeeper in this league with a suppressor, it looks like. And, ooh, time running out here. They do need to make a move, and they're going to, Paul going to sneak up on B, get that bomb down. We don't quite know what's to his right. I feel like if they were to take him down here, Sacred come from the right. Nope, he gets the bomb down, okay. And heads back down the ladder. So.
They are going for the plant. ZaNe Stinger is going for the plant right now.
Ooh, ZaNe almost had the double plant. Stinger nearly gets the double plant.
Yes.
And I think what's interesting with Stinger's setup is that he's running cold-blooded, even with the lack of target finders in the league, with it being banned. You'd think cold-blooded wouldn't give you that much of an advantage, but it does in terms of hiding your gamer tag.
Yes. Breezy on a 5-kill streak right now.
Yep, and time running down here. Looks like Sacred's going to pull a great defense. It's always easier, in my opinion, to defend, especially on a map like this. So it's not too big of a surprise that they were able to shut him down. But ooh, Bomb comes online at the last second. Let's go look at Paul. Paul goes down. Let's go look at Evo. Evo goes down. Let's look at Fame. Fame goes down. Let's look at Stinger. He doesn't go down.
Looking at Exist. Let's see what he's up to right here. He's on a 4-kill streak with last kill.
Stinger was looking right down his sights at Breezy as time ran out. There's
Yes,
Exist
he
trying
got
to hold
last
down
kill.
the spawn. He likes to go through the wall. Definitely likes to go through the wall.
Yes.
So it looks like
Right now it's
ZaNe
halftime.
going down, but probably going to try and pull some sort of comeback here. They're playing defense, like I said, probably the easier thing to be playing. And I think starting off, you got to be covering A, because once they get A, then it's easier for them to push forward towards B. So I'm expecting a defense at A. 5 streak.
Exist is on a 5-kill streak, yes.
Working on that lightning strike.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes down though. Blows that streak. Stinger on a 2 streak. Let's look at Stinger. Peacekeeper. A lot of people from ZaNe using the Peacekeeper. Despite that we don't play on any DLC maps, the Peacekeeper is allowed.
Yes.
Go on board with Evo. M8, unsurprising. Somewhat predictable. Oh! Bomb goes down. Let's look at Paul. Gonna try and make a move here. He sees the man at A. Ooh, and he gets the kill.
Trying to take down the escort.
Evo
maybe
maybe.
on a 1-kill streak so far.
Evo maybe might come out of the
See if
room
he
and
can-
try to make another move on that escort.
Yes. I think it is Evo. No. Fame.
Breezy camping that spawn.
Yeah, it's Fame. Ooh, ZaNe Stinger running a sniper.
Ooh, that's something we have to see. That's a rare thing. The snipers out are very uncommon, especially
SV.
in demolition in a play style like this, and they do get the bomb off, so the clock will push up to 340 as Stinger dodges the lightning strike and sees a man upstairs.
Yes.
And go on board with Breezy on the 3 streak, calling it a lightning strike now.
Here's me on a 2-kill streak right now.
And I expect Breezy to
Ooh,
come
Breezy on a
downstairs for the
5-kill
plant.
streak now.
And he's not going to come downstairs for the plant, but somebody else has got to be coming downstairs on that plant. I can't believe they're waiting on it when they have Breezy holding down the spawn. I would think they'd be making a move on the plant.
Yes. And right now they are actually spawn trapping.
Yeah, definitely a spawn trap from Breezy as he's trying to roll up a score streaks escort on its way, and then he's going to go for the K9.
Yes.
But it looks like
K9.
he's having taking hits, and yep, you aren't going to win a gunfight like that when you're being forced to reload. We're going to look at Origins, Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper, the weapon of choice, it seems, but I believe that's
Let's take a
somebody
look
else
at
that's
Evo.
Peacekeeper.
Lots of people right now are running the M8 A1. Ooh,
Fame.
Stinger running the Peacekeeper.
Fame sitting in
Breezy
there
running
with
the
his
A1.
riot shield, just trying to block anything off. He sees a man. Oh, somebody takes him down for him. Ooh, he's
Origins
got
on a
guys on
7-kill
both
streak.
sides. Fame just keeps blocking off bullets, but he can't keep taking that forever.
Yeah. Eventually, I think Stinger's running up behind him now.
Evo, the only guy left alive temporarily here for Fame. Oh, he keeps ZaNe going, gets that kill in the zone right around
Yep,
B.
and right now, Origins is on an 8-kill streak right now.
Take a look at
Doing pretty
Origins,
good.
trying to probably hold down that side. Nope, he's going to go in. A little bit risky when you're running streaks. Oh, he's not going to head in. Because it's a little bit risky when you're running streaks to run in towards the bomb, and you're really trying to push that streak
Yeah.
up high.
Very risky when you rush into a small spaced building right there.
Yeah, it's
Really
one
dangerous in there.
thing when it's more exposed. Maybe then it's easier for somebody to cover for you. And he heads right back out. He doesn't plant. Minute 30. Sacred really wants to be sure that this plant is a good plant.
Yes.
And I expect
And right
Origins
now-
to just hold that area. And
Yeah.
went on board with Fear Me, who goes down right away. Breezy hip firing with the Scorpion. It doesn't work out. And Fame really just making that final push to hold them off.
Origins on a 10-kill streak now.
But Origin's holding that streak but not pushing in with it, so...
We'll take a look at the other team now. Ooh, Paul is running up around all of them. Hopefully gonna get in there and wipe them all out.
Oh, yeah, trying to make a move on the back, and he gets Fear Me from the back.
Wiped one out.
And shoots at what ended up being a dead body, but it was tough to tell at first. 40 seconds. Everybody from ZaNe is dead, and they're all having to flood back in now, so maybe an opportunity if you're Sacred to make a move, and they can't get on it fast enough. Ooh, bomb goes down now.
Origins is trying to set his kill streaks, but he can't. It seems to be.
Oh, airspace is full. He's denied calling in his score streak. And that's going to be some trouble. I think time might run out on this game before you can quite pull that off. Breezy holding down on B. ZaNe needs to make a push here. Paul coming in from the side. He sees nobody in the room. It could be an easy defuse. Nope. Fear Me comes up from the front, takes out Paul and Fame. Going to go on with Evo. 7 seconds, and I don't think they're going to get it. Sacred's going to take this round in a 2-0 demolition, as they it was pretty much just barely squeaked by here with the late plant. Nonetheless, an impressive game. We'll see what happens in round 2. I like that cool story bro emblem that Breezy has. He picks up the final kill cam on Fame.
That is a pretty nice emblem. That is a pretty decent emblem, actually. I like it.
Alright, well, we'll see what happens in round 2. 2 of Sacred versus ZaNe. We didn't see any swarms. We did see some high streaks last game in Demolition. That game, Sacred did win. And now here we are, Slums Hardpoint. Where do you think this is going to go? Hardpoint, a bit of a different game mode than Demolition, really, without the bomb defusing or anything to worry about. So where do you think this is going to go, Mercs?
I think this is going to go uphill. Right now,
is there a pun intended? Because the first Hardpoint's on a hill.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about this first Hardpoint. I think things are going to get off probably to a rough start. But once they get used to the hard points and all the switches and like...
Oh yes, because the switches are random. That's worth mentioning. The switches are random. And that first hardpoint though is probably the worst one on like nearly any hardpoint map because it's a circle and it's so exposed, it's ridiculous.
And as you can see, whenever they spawn, they are throwing grenades over there. Like, Fear Me, whenever he died and spawned, he'd just throw grenades over the little wall.
Yeah, and they're trying to probably counter that with some trophy systems, but here we're moving to the second hard point on board with Fear Me, picking up an assist. Okay, I was thinking a kill, an assist, and there he secures the hard point with a kill there, throws up the trophy system, gets another kill. Fear Me just racking up the points with that non-camoed MSMC right now. And I'm going to hop on board with Stinger. Stinger sneaking up with that Peacekeeper. Semtex to the wall.
Yes.
Go on with Evo now.
Ooh, with
the British camo, reminding us that this is the British face-off here on Hardpoint.
Yes. With ZaNe Evo using that British camo.
Ooh, Evo getting gutsy, thinking he's going to pick the next Hardpoint. It is a random rotation, so he's guessing, and he guesses wrong. Leave those trophy systems down, and they're going to have to move back to the center hill, I believe.
Ooh, they are getting very close.
Nope, just kidding. It is Stinger in the hard point. It is actually at the garage. This is a hard point where it seems like once a team takes it, they typically hold it because of the walls and the trucks and the stuff within. Oh, looks like ZaNe's going to lose it. They did lose it. Because of all the walls and cars, it's typically pretty easy to dodge bullets or to get hit unexpectedly. And that's kind of ZaNe just making a mistake right there, not blowing up the car early, getting the car out of the way so the car blows up on him. Now they're going to try and push the hill.
Yes, that's what you should always do in the beginning of the match, is blow up the cars in that little room.
Particularly on hardpoint.
Yes, but so you know that you don't have a chance of practically getting blown up by a car. If they throw...
Ooh.
If they shoot it, they throw grenades.
Evo guessing right this time, taking the correct hardpoint and avoids the Hellstorm.
Yes.
Gets out, then he can pop back in, and boom, they have it taken.
Ooh.
Trying to pull a comeback down by 40.
Fear me. Ooh, Fear me just got off on his lightning strike. I think he's
Breezy's on an 8 streak. Moving in on that hard point.
Yes.
Trying to challenge.
Yes,
Ooh,
Breezy.
Evo nearly makes the dodge on the drop shot, but can't quite pull it off. And, ooh, AGR coming in from Breezy. That's going to be dangerous.
Yes, it is. It's going to be very dangerous for the other team.
Especially when it's one of those automated score streaks that's just going to walk around. Now, a Semtex, or at least a few Semtexes, can somewhat challenge a score streak like an AGR and eventually, blow it up just by stickying it.
Yes.
They head back to the center hill, that dangerous center hill. Stinger's down in there, gets Semtexed. Semtext far. Oh, lots of streaks here from Sacred's. 2 streak by Exist as he's in the hard point. We got Fear Me on a 6 streak. Everybody's on a streak for Sacred right now.
Oh, yes.
Just showing how hot this team is getting right now. Taking a 50-point lead in round 2, trying to avoid a round 3. Sacred is probably one of the better, if not the best team in the league, other than possibly Gridiron, to be fair. And ZaNe has played them pretty tightly, especially in the last game where it came down right till the end in that second round of demolition. So they've really stuck it in, but I don't know if they can keep holding it when it's a 70-point gap now. And looking at ZaNe, no players on streaks.
I don't know. Maybe if they keep this hard point for a good amount of time,
Ooh, they just took it.
maybe won't be needed a 3rd round.
Yeah, but ZaNe now trying to pull a comeback. They just took it. They have 3 men in, but the problem with having so many people in is when a lightning strike or a hellstorm comes in, now you have a quad even possibly, because you crowd too many people in the hard point.
And he switches over to a Scorpion Evo now.
And ooh, it's becoming constant. Just one airstrike after another taking them down. Paul tries to make a quick turn but can't quite fire fast enough. Exists the only man in the hard point. Picking up stealth chopper kills. The stealth chopper extremely dangerous once it gets up in the air. With no rocket launcher, it's pretty hard to take down. Black hats are a possible attack on, otherwise FMJs just aren't quite that effective. Exist trying to go into the next hard point, and he guesses wrong. It is in the garage, but Breezy is on it, and he heads right out right away. Just grabs points for taking it. I think, to an extent, Sacred is just trying to capture that hard point, then lose that hard point, just to have a different player recaptured a few seconds later, just to try and grab those 200 points and work their way up on those streaks.
Yes.
The thing that I like about the garage, though, is that it's pretty much the only hard point on this map that's protected where you can't get airstriked.
Yes, that is true. But also, if you are running an RCX, you can go in there, and probably half the time, most of their team will be in there, so you could just blow them all
Especially
up.
when they're probably just camping the corners, yeah. It would be pretty easy. Not too many players, especially on these 2 stronger teams, running RCXDs, but on some teams, particularly Ambition, we do see players running RCXDs. And a hardpoint game like this, they do make a difference on something like an enclosed hardpoint.
Ooh.
Paul getting a streak going now. He's at 4.
Breezy ran out with his BT3R, but couldn't wrap up that kill right there.
Hellstorm for ZaNe Paul, trying to pull something together. And one effect here.
Origins is rocking that bacon camo. Sometimes it makes me hungry whenever I stare at it. That is a really good camo though. I really like it.
Recoil facing some lag. Or maybe it's just some recoil. Paul on a 7 streak now. Ooh, they take him off the streak. Evo in the hard point. He has both a lightning strike and a hellstorm missile. 2 minutes left. ZaNe trying to pull an epic comeback here. I mean, they do have, if they could continue to hold these hard points, they do have a chance. They're now pulling within 30. And again, Evo's 2 airstrikes might be a different maker if it does come to capturing stuff. And 2 down there. No, maybe 3. And he does still have the Hellstorm. Hellstorm comes out now.
If possible, what map will the second...
Ooh, it looks like he just team killed Stinger. Yes, he did just team kill Stinger. But Recoil in there, they're playing to 200. Breezy's team just 2 points away from winning the game, and now ZaNe coming in, trying to pull this thing back together. Airstrikes coming out from both teams, and ooh, Recoil picking up a clutch kill there. 20 seconds left. If ZaNe can just continue to hold this hard point, they could win the game. And ooh, Hill contested exist is in 198, 195, and ZaNe back in 198, 198. This is gonna be close.
Come on!
Ooh!
Oh!
Nail biter to the finish, 198 to 200.
And now,
and Sacred wins the British versus British competition. There will be no round 3, just a tight nail biting game, and ZaNe really just almost came back from being 50 down.